Imagine if you wrote down what you need to be able to do every single day in the morning and you did not turn to bad habits like grabbing your phone in the morning. And then there's you. You don't seem to be able to conquer these addictions and you always feel behind. You have it all up here instead of having it written down. Well, I'm here to fix that. Step 1 is you have to see your need. You have to identify your own personal struggles and what you have been struggling with. Like, you have to actually see what your pitfalls are and be able to address that and adjust your schedule around that to fight that. You have to see what screen time you can gain back. If you go to your phone right now in settings and look at your screen time, think of how much wasted time you've already had today. You have fallen behind from where you want to be, and to be able to put away your phone for like a day or two is literally going to get you so much further than you would think. Like, what helps me is I'm able to not use my phone in the morning, and then I just put it on the charger in the morning because I get it from like a basket that I put in the kitchen, and I just put it on the charger in the morning, and I don't even use it in the morning until like the afternoon time when I actually need it, or if I go to the gym in the morning, but I'll only use it for music. So gain back the time you have spent on your phone in the past that have been unhealthy and not good for you. Do you feel free? Like, just honest question, do you feel free? Or do you feel tied to what you have been doing, the distractions that you have been distracted by, and the bad habits that keep coming up? Like, do they make you feel tied down, kind of? Like, you can't go anywhere? You need to get rid of them. And being able to build good habits while still having bad habits, start to knock out the bad habits. It's really weird. I don't know how it works, but it's really helpful. So step 2 is you need tools. You need a dedicated notebook. And so I use, what this whole video is about, is having a notebook to be able to write down clear goals and make clear visions for what you're going to do. So this planner is called, it's a little beat up and whatever, but it's called Full Focus Planner. I don't know if you can see that really well, but a Full Focus Planner. And it basically has each day laid out. So like, and I want to show you up close. So basically you can write annual goals. So I wrote nine annual goals for myself that are goal statements. So see, all 9 annual goals, and then 9 goals. I wrote 9 goals. And then with a quote on the other side, it says, to accomplish our goals, we must distill our dreams into daily actions. And that is so true. Being able to actually achieve a goal, you have to be able to do it every single day. And then there's goal details. You write out every single goal and how you're going to achieve that. So yeah, that's the goal detail area. So what I started with is I was able to just grab a notebook that was like $2, and I used that, and I took a pen and I just started writing out my goals, and then I defined who I want to be, the man I want to become, and all the values that I hold. And then a month later I got this, and it really helped me define it even clearer. But I just started writing it down, what I need to be able to do to get to where I want to. And then you distill it into daily actions. So throughout every single day, you start writing out your entire day. So I have the date up here. I check off morning ritual. My morning ritual is my most important one. So that's what I mostly focus on. And then this is really important for if you don't get this same one. The three circles at the top are 3 things that are most important to you to achieve that day. So if you're trying to build a new habit, what I do is I just put that new habit on there until it's a full habit. And if you still want to write it down, that's completely okay. But usually you don't need to write it down. It just becomes something that you're always doing. So let's say you don't floss your teeth in the morning, but you want to be able to floss your teeth in the morning. So you write floss teeth in the morning. Even though it's such a small goal, it's up there. And if you don't check it off, then your day isn't done. You haven't finished your day. So then you go floss your teeth in the morning. Well, I guess it'd be by the end of the day. So that wouldn't work much. But you floss your teeth at night, and you're like, darn it, I didn't do it in the morning. But I did it tonight. And then in the morning, the next morning, you write it down. You write it down again. And you're like, oh, I need to do that this time. So then you do it. And then after 3 days of doing it consistently, then you can, or however long it takes you to be able to just remember and it be part of your day, then you keep it on there, on the top 3 until it's completely a habit. So that really helps me. So, you don't need anything special. It is not the notebook. It is you. It's actually the writer and the person putting in their goals and their daily habits. That is controlling what's going on, in their day. You can control what happens in your day. I mean, you can't control everything. Nobody knows when they're gonna die. And that can be a scary thing, but it also can be a freeing thing because we can have hope in belief and who we believe in, and also we don't need to be worried about death and what happens to us. And so what it comes down to is being able to just turn your goal and what you're doing into a daily action, into daily actions, and making them habits. In the top, I write today you'll get to, and I just write this little sentence, today you'll get to, and then I write little the two circles. I forgot the name for it. The text out smiley face. It looks like that. It looks like that. But today you'll get to, and then I start outlining some things for the day. But being able to write today you'll get to, it's changing your mindset from today you'll have to today you'll get to, because we're also blessed to be able to be living on this earth and be able to accomplish what we want to. So moving on to step 3 is you have to define your goals. Set clear objectives. This is exactly what I was saying. You have to set clear objectives for the year. If you have already, use those or make them better. But we still need your priorities for the year, because if you don't have priorities set up for the year, then it's going to be really hard to be able to define your path and where you should walk if you don't know where you're walking. You don't have any destination points to go along. It's just more free falling. You just don't know where to go. So you need to define your goals. You need to ask, what do I want to accomplish? How do I want to accomplish it? And Like, even if you have already written your goals down, what do I want to accomplish inside of this? And question yourself, like, why is that a goal? Like, if it's not beneficial to yourself, or if it's not a super healthy goal, then think about it. Like, what is this going to do for me? And step 4 is you need a daily ritual. So waking up and getting done the exact same thing over and over. And this is where it gets fun, because you have a plan, not just a morning routine, but a daily routine. So for me, I wake up at 5, my alarm goes off, and everything is so blocked out in my mind, because I've done this over and over for over 90 days. And it helps me so much to be able to feel clear and be able to work super hard throughout the day. So I get out of bed at 5, grab my towel, take a cold shower, freezing cold shower. I wouldn't say it's comfortable, but it's great for you. It gets your mindset in the right place for the day, and it feels great after. And I don't just zap myself by doing it really quick. I actually wash my body, so it's really cold, but that's just what I do. And then come back to my room, get dressed, make my bed. Making my bed is really important, because that's one of the first habits that I started with that actually started getting into this whole thing. If you don't make your bed right now, but you want to start making habits and you can't make habits, all you need to do, start making your bed every single day. Put that in the top 3. Start making your bed every single day. And so then I make my bed, and I go back, wash my face, put on sunscreen, brush my teeth, floss, all that stuff. And then get water, get coffee, and then come back here, do my Bible study, and record my video. And I haven't recorded videos for more than 2 weeks, but I have been able to record daily videos for over a week now, which it feels so good. And all the rest of the habits I've been doing for a while, but it feels so good when you have that morning set up and it gets you kind of started for the whole rest of the day. What really helps me a lot of times is to be able to write most of what I'm going to do the day before, because it's your younger self is setting you up to be able to accomplish the day after that your younger self is living. So then you wake up to something that your younger self already wrote for you. And it's a great way to be able to feel ahead and start your day productive, because you're not focusing on having to write down all the stuff you need to do. So step 5 is just progress. And that's daily achievements inside of there. At the end of the day, you'll see what you've done. And honestly, you'll be so proud of it. When I see all those boxes checked off, oh my gosh, it's I don't know, we're chasing so much dopamine and whatever by scrolling our phone and by being on YouTube and by doing all these bad habits. But the amount of almost wholesome dopamine you get from being able to see everything checked off is so good. It feels so good. And it's really encouraging to be able to see a whole day checked off, and then see another whole day checked off, and then see another whole day checked off. What I do is I just check off every single day that I do everything I said I would. I check it off up on my calendar on the wall. If you don't have a calendar, I would highly recommend just putting one on the wall. You don't even need to write things that are within each day, because you're already doing that in here. And I use Google Calendar, but to be able to completely cross off the day and be like, I finished the day. I did everything I said I would. It's like you build your integrity, and you also build like the confidence to be able to keep going and keep walking into what you want to. So you have to know areas for improvement. If there is any place that needs work, do it. Like, just improve. Just make sure you're always seeing where you're lacking and adjusting your schedule to be able to keep growing. Because as soon as you let yourself stay with the exact same thing, and just the exact same thing, you're not adding anything, or you're not really trying even as hard as you did when you started, then that's when a habit breaks down and it goes away. You just you stop doing it. So with the good habits, you really want to make sure that you're adding more consistently, but also always doing the habits better than you did before. So like, for example, when I go to the gym and I'm like, I'm gonna hit this bench press, and I put on less weight than I did the last time, that's not a good thing, because I'm like showing myself that I'm not improving, that I'm actually just gonna do what I feel like. And sometimes, I mean, with the gym, it's kind of a hard example, because with the gym, sometimes like it's good to just get to the gym and just do the workout, whatever the workout is, because you just have that habit. But if I deliberately am decreasing weight for no reason, then that's becoming like, I'm becoming detested towards going to the gym, and then eventually I quit the gym, compared to pushing myself to keep getting better and better, and then seeing the results and getting more dopamine from getting to see the results, being more happy and more joyful to keep going and improve myself. So grab a paper, grab a journal, a full focus planner, whatever that is. Write down what you need to be able to do in the day, what's needed, and the goals that you want to accomplish. Break down the goals into small daily actions and be able to accomplish those every single day. And bring it everywhere with you. If you go like travel, go do anything, go on a car trip, put it in your backpack and pull it out and write what you need to do, because it'll keep you on track and you won't see those empty days, and you'll always be keeping yourself on track and know what you're doing next. So I hope that this guide, or just me talking, helped, and that you got something from it so you can worry less. Okay, bye.